Kyle's heart pounded in his chest as he and Andrea darted through the crumbling city streets. Smoke curled into the sky, and the distant sound of screams echoed through the desolate buildings. The world had turned into a nightmare overnight, and survival was now their only priority. Central Park loomed ahead, its darkened expanse stretching out like a void in the middle of the city. They had to cross it to reach Alex's university, Columbia University, but Kyle wasn't sure if that was a blessing or a curse. The open space meant fewer places for the undead to hide, but also left them exposed. They slowed their pace as they entered the park, moving cautiously along the dirt path. The eerie silence sent shivers down Kyle's spine. He had expected the park to be crawling with the creatures, yet there was nothing. Just the rustling of leaves and the distant flicker of firelight from the city beyond. Then, they saw him. A frail-looking old man stood near a park bench, his thin frame barely visible in the dim light. His black hair was unkempt, his skin pale and stretched thin over his bones. His black eyes, cold and depthless, locked onto Kyle and Andrea as they approached. "You two look lost," the old man said, his voice raspy yet steady. "Do you need help?" Kyle narrowed his eyes. The man didn't seem afraid. How had he survived out here alone? Something about him was off. Suspicion prickled at the back of his mind, but before he could speak, Andrea stepped forward. "Thank God," she said, ignoring Kyle's hesitation. "Do you know anything about Columbia University? We're trying to get to my son." The old man sighed, rubbing his hands together as if trying to warm them. "I was headed there myself, actually. My granddaughter was at the university when all this started. I haven't heard from her since." His tired eyes flickered with something, pain, maybe, or desperation. "I don't know what it's like there now, but I imagine it's not good." Andrea nodded. "We should stick together, then." Kyle shot his mother a wary glance but said nothing. He didn't trust the old man, but they had no better options. They needed to move. As they walked, they spoke in hushed voices about the state of the world. The old man, who introduced himself as Elias, explained that the creatures weren't invincible, just numerous. They moved slowly, their strength only overwhelming in groups. But something didn't sit right with Kyle. If the zombies were so common, why had they not encountered any in the park?